welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Horn Explorer, and today we're going to be doing book recommendations that have, my book recommendations I think have beautiful covers or spread edges, because I like spread edges. So let's just jump into some of my book recommendations. Some of these are special edition, others are just regular books with great covers. But my first one is by Angela Ford, and it's Lured by the Dusk, which is a retelling story with a Black heroine. The Pied Piper meets Dracula in this Gothic-inspired dark fantasy romance. When misfortune befalls Tanith, she goes to live with her aunt and uncle, far from everything she knows. Suffocated by the restraints of her new life, Tanith plans a tomb robbery to finance her escape. But when Tanith enters the crypt, she awakens a beast of a man. Tales call him the Piper, an immortal with no heart, driven by vengeance. As punishment for her crime, he demands her hand in marriage. Aware he's using her as leverage, Tanith plots to secure her freedom once and for all, even though she's inexplicably attracted to her dangerous, devilish husband. Just as they grow closer, Tanith uncovers the truth about the Piper's past and unsettling agenda that will shatter their future. When he goes too far, she'll have to make an impossible choice. But no matter what she does, someone will pay the price with death. I know Angela Ford does retellings, and they're all standalone. I know she has one that's Phantom of the Opera retelling with all Black heroine. Most of her stories have all Black heroines or heroines of color. So keep that in mind. And this is actually very spicy, but again, I actually love this book because of the cover, but also I love it because the naked back just looks so beautiful. Next one is Alicia Doe's The Kindred. This is Faded Lovers, and it's super, super cute. Look at that cover. Like, ooh, we have Black heroine, and she looks like she is BBW. Love those. It says, to save the galactic kingdom from a revolution, kindred mind pairings were created to ensure each and every person would be seen and heard, no matter how rich or poor. Jo Abra knows her place. A commoner from the lonely planet of Hyla, she lives a simple life. Apart from the notoriety that being kindred to the nobility's most infamous playboy brings. Duke Felix Hamdi has a plan. He will exasperate his noble family to the point that they will agree to let him choose his own future and finally meet his kindred face to face. When the royal family is assassinated, putting Felix next in line for the throne and accused of the murders, someone will stop at nothing until he's dead, which means they'll target Jo too. Meeting in person for the first time as they steal a spacecraft and flee amid chaos might not be the ideal. And neither is crash landing in a strange backward planet called Earth. But hiding might be just the perfect way to discover the true strength of the kindred bond and expose a scandal. And a love. They might decide the future of a galaxy. So yes, this is super cute. I have to recommend this. My next recommendation is by Stephen Saltori, and it's And They Lived. This is an Achillean book, if you couldn't tell, but I love it because it's just such a very beautiful and compelling cover. This one says, Chase author is looking for his happily ever after. Budding emanator Chase is a hopeless romantic, eager to find a fairy tale kind of love. But he's never let himself believe he deserves it. Not when he's still figuring out himself in so many ways, grappling with the body dysmorphia that plagued his self-image through high school while trying to find his place at college and compete against his ex-best friend for an exclusive apprenticeship. But when he meets a handsome and charming poet, Jack, everything changes. Their emotional and physical chemistry is visceral, a spark of lightning that makes Chase feel alive. For the first time in his life, he knows what he wants, and the insecurities that long stood in his way start to fade. But Jack might not be ready to be who Chase needs to be. This could be the love Chase hoped for, but only if he's willing to risk his heart. Beautiful. My next one is by Saffron A. Kent, and it's a gorgeous villain. And this is the cover, and it's so beautiful. Love it. This is the Bella Box exclusive. Let me just tell you the synopsis. 2 years ago, Reed Jackson betrayed Calliope Thorne and broke her heart. So she stole his most prized possession, a white Mustang, and drove it into the lake for revenge. Now Callie is stuck at a reform school while Reed is off at college, living his life without repercussions until he comes back. With him comes back all the feelings that Callie has been trying to bury, anger and heartbreak. But most of all, desire. At the sight of his beautiful but lying lips and his gunmetal gray eyes that still taunt and smolder when he looks at her. Whatever though. It's not as Kylie is ever going to fall for her ex-boyfriend again, or let him corner her at a bar one night and touch her, kiss her. Neither is she going to kiss him back, or worse, sleep with him, because that would make her naive and foolish. Oh, and also pregnant. And there's no way Kylie's ever going to get pregnant at 18 with Reed's baby, no less the guy she hates. The guy who taught her all about heartbreak, who might look like a gorgeous hero, but really is a villain of her story. I also love the spray edges because it's super cute and love it. I know this is a part of a series by Saffron F. Kemp because this reform school is a girl reform school, obviously, and each girl has a story in here, well, in the series, because I know there is a headmaster's son, or it's the headmaster himself as the next book in the series. So, but I love this gorgeous cover and its hardback. Just love it. My next book recommendation is the hardcover of Handsome Devil by Jane Diamond, and I just like him. And also this print is HDR1 or HDR2 when it comes out as your special effects for photography, and I kind of love it. It looks really nice on him. So yeah, that's my nerd talking for photography. But yes, this says he's hotter than hell and he wants to make a deal. Dan Davenport was the most gorgeous, popular, and hottable. Oh wait, Dan Davenport was the most gorgeous, popular, and hateable guy I went to high school with, and now he's the one thing standing in the way of my dream, to own the talent agency I've devoted my career to, because he just bought it. I don't care how hot he looks in his suit or how many times he wants to remind me about that stupid kiss when we were teenagers. Also, so what if I kissed him back? He started it. He's the boss hole from hell, and now I'm stuck with him unless he decides to fire me. I loathe that he has the power here and he knows it. well, I am not going down without a fight. But instead of firing me from the job I love, he does something even more evil. He asked me to help him to save his reputation and his fortune. I might be willing to make a deal with the devil if it means I get my agency. I might even be able to pretend I can stand the man who has the power to ruin me. It's a diabolical plan, but my hatred for him will protect me. My heart isn't part of the bargain. So why does it pick up speed every time we fight? Why is that why is that ice cold look in his eyes starting to thaw and get hotter than hell? And when I discover someone's out to ruin him, why do I want to fight for him so bad? If I put everything on the line, including my heart, will Dan finally win this war between us? Or could the devil from my past really be my Prince Charming? Yes, this is a enemies to lovers romance, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So these last two are my honorable mentions because they're also from Bella Book Box, but I think these two are very cute and I love them to death. It's Indigo Ridge by Devaney Perry, and this is a part of a series that she has, but I love the sprayed edges, which is the mountain range, because it's part of the story and of the series. But this one is a one night stand that turns into love, but also it would be like enemies to lovers. I could say because they don't want to be together, but they end up together. Maybe enemies to lovers, like how I put it. Let me tell you the synopsis. Winslow Covington believes in life, liberty, and the letter of the law. As Quincy, Montana's new chief of police, she's determined to prove herself to the community and show them she didn't earn her position because her grandfather is the mayor. According to her pops, all she has to do is to earn a favor of the Edens. But winning over the town's funding family might have been easier if not for her one-night stand with the oldest son. In her defense, it was her first night in town and she didn't realize the rugged and charming man who wooed her into bed was Quincy royalty. Sleeping with Griffin Eden was a huge mistake. One she's trying to forget. He's insufferable, arrogant, and keeps reminding everyone that she's an outsider. Winslow does her best to avoid Griffin, but when a woman is found dead on Eden property, two of them have no choice but to cross paths. As clues to the murderer leads to one of Quincy's own, Griffin realizes Winslow is more than he gave her credit for. Beautiful and intelligent, she proves hard to resist for him and the killer. So I know that this is a trilogy because I think there's 3 brothers, so this follows the oldest brother. And the last one is by Elsa Matten Mills, and it's the Revenge Pack. Again, I like the cover, but I also like the sprayed edges because they're looking so cute. And this one is a sports romance, if you could not tell. Like, this one, sports romance. It says, Rivers Hate is a god on campus. The king of football, a tattooed bad boy with gunmetal eyes that see right through you. The only chink in his armor is her. The girl he pretends doesn't exist, the forbidden one with a shy smile and lavender hair. Anastasia Bailey is a nobody, the queen of nothing, an outsider with a face of an angel and a body made for sin. The only chink in her armor is him, her boyfriend's frat brother, the football player who hates her. But when Anastasia's life comes crashing down, River's the only one who sweeps in and picks up the pieces. Torn between loyalty, lies, and secrets, he battles with the temptation to take everything from her when they make the revenge pact. He can't tell her no because revenge, or love, is sweet. And once you get a taste, the craving never ends. So, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this book recommendations. I know this is like kind of weird, but I also thought the like beautiful covers are actually a good trope. Not good trope, good recommendation. But tomorrow I'll be doing fated lovers or soulmates or what I consider like you know the second chance romances that like they went through it all and now they're together finally. That I know it's like a homage of things, but I do think that some characters are just fated to be together, even if it seems like they're like enemies to lovers or like friendships to like childhood friends, all that kind of stuff. I think that's fated love. But I will see you guys tomorrow for that video. And my name is Lady Lauren Explorer. I post a video almost every single day, so please like and subscribe to see more of moi. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye!